Strachan. I work for CCG as a purchase ledger assistant. When I left school, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I was working with an employment agency, Aspire, who I went to twice a week to apply for jobs and figure out what I wanted to do. When working with Aspire, I applied for CCG as the apprenticeship, and this was my first job. I think it's a good way of learning. You get put through your qualification while also working in a business environment. The apprenticeship was through GTG training, and Alison would come out once a month and I could complete my coursework while working. After completing my apprenticeship, I get kept on and I'm now a purchase ledger assistant. Every day I process invoices for the materials that the guys use on site. I then at the end of the month square all the statements to make sure everything's invoiced properly. I send all the queries to the buyer and then I get the credits off the suppliers if needed. Yeah, well, when an invoice comes in, we go into the order and make sure like the order matches sort of thing, but if there's something on the invoice that's not on the order, we would then send it to the buyer as a query. So then the buyer would then come back and say, oh no, that was ordered, or no, we didn't order that. So then we would go to the supplier and say, this wasn't ordered, can we get a credit?
Right.
I use the company database, Dynamics. I also use spreadsheets to square the statements. You need good problem solving, working well as a team. The scariest part is like sending the payments, because once it's away, you can't really get it back unless you like request a refund, but sometimes that doesn't work. But I think that's the bit you need to watch the most for, is sending the payments, because if you put an invoice through wrong, you can like credit it off and everything can be fixed, but apart from the payments. I like when there's a problem in the accounts and you fix it, you sort of feel like you've done something and the account's not messy anymore. Yeah, we work in the subs, so me, Amanda and the new girl Nicola, we work as like a wee team, and then the CCG Scotland work as a team. And if you're stuck with something, like they could help as well. It's not as if I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do? So yeah, that's good. Yeah. The worst bits of the job are when people are rude to you on the phone if they are looking for money, and also matching the delivery notes. It can be a bit boring and repetitive. It's very different from school. I got a fright, so at first I was like, oh, this is different, but you get used to it, and I think my confidence and stuff has grew. Like on the phone I used to like freak out when it rang, like oh, but no, now you just pick it up and it's fine. I would recommend a job in construction, because you don't realise the amount of work that gets done to like build a house, all the invoices that get processed. You don't realise all the stuff that you need on site and all the work that gets done. I don't have any plans for the moment, but my apprenticeship has made me settled and happy with my job choice. I think I'm sort of happy where I am now, but that's not to say I wouldn't like get another job like within CCG like in years to come or whatever.